United States is already different from the Congo in many aspects. The first thing, in the US, I would say no one is above the law. Even the president is under the law in some way. And the law is for everybody. It's for everybody. It's not for some people. If you meet a policeman in the US, if you were in trouble, if you see a policeman, you feel good, or you feel that you are safe. You are safe because he's gonna be there to try to fix things, to take care of you, to protect you. But in my country, the government doesn't work for people. They work for their own sake. They don't care about how people live. They don't care about the suffering of people. But here, the government works for the people because they know if something is wrong, they will kick them out. They have been elected to help the people, to work for the sake of the people. But in my country, the Congo, the government is full of corrupted people. The president himself, the prime minister, everybody in the government, and they don't care about suffering of the people, and they don't care about people. So, and here, one other thing, in the Congo, there are no school opportunities for the youth. But here, you may not have enough money to pay school. The government can help you because the government care about people. They want people to be educated. As in the Congo, it's not like that. And here, when you go to school, you get the grade that you deserve. In the Congo, smart people always fail. Why? Because they didn't want to pay the professor. And that is one of the things that is weakening the Congolese government or the country.
And I only toured schools that were within like a 4-hour radius of Kinshasa. So obviously it's a big country, and so I don't want to generalize beyond that. Although I did meet headmasters and school teachers from across the country because they were all flown in for the symposium that I held. But the schools had very limited facilities. And I knew that that would be the case, but it was even more dramatic than I had expected. So the libraries were virtually non-existent. Technology didn't exist in most of the schools I visited, except the ones that were private.
I have heard from some people that it just started with one family that did some research and found out about this place called Kirksville, where there was a decent school system and where there was a meat processing plant nearby where they could work. And they moved to Kirksville, told somebody that they knew, and that family that they knew moved to Kirksville, and then that family knew someone else who moved to Kirksville. And it kind of just ended up as a domino effect like that.
How did you find Kirksville?
Before coming, one of my brother's friend, who had been living here for 5 or 7 years or so, told my friend that here it's safe and they have a good college or university here, and it's safe for school. It's very good. It's not very distractful. It's good and it's safe. That's why I came here.
Well, the number one pull is jobs, right? I mean, whether it's Smithfield Farmland or now Kraft Heinz, they need to work and they want to work and earn a living and I think pursue their version of the American dream. And it's hard to do that without employment. And so we're fortunate here in Kirksville that we're growing. We're in the middle of kind of an economic boom with an expansion of our industrial base and obviously the commercial and retail side as well. And so they're able to come here and take advantage of those opportunities. And so I think it's really a pretty straightforward answer. There are a lot of other contributing factors, right? There are people that they have connected with in the community that have better enabled that transition and then further integration, and then, you know, once you have kind of a population set up, then they're also, you know, trying to help folks get over here as well from Central Africa as opposed to other communities in the United States. And so once it gets started, it has the potential to continue to grow. And so obviously that plays a part in it as well. But at the end of the day, they're here because they can find work and hopefully, you know, create a better future for themselves.